We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Toronto Bluejays and the Houston Astros. The Astros have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Will be on the mound for the Astros. What do you have for us on him, Denny?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
Stepping up now, Rowdy Tellez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The first baseman, number 44.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, Kevin Penn.
The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. And the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like the pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Striding forward for his first chance, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Now here's the pitch. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call. So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan. And
all right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. He was called safe and probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to change the call.
And we'll get our answer here as the headsets come off, and the runner is safe. So the ruling is confirmed, and they'll lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. At the plate, number 13, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, the Astros.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. From the stretch. And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Blue Jays held in check. And now the Astros will go to work for the first time. No score. Hyunjin Ryu gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brentley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Brambley will take the turn and head for second now. And he is in to second base with a leadoff double.
You can tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping into the box, Alex Bregman. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. Here comes the first pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it. And there's one down now.
The second baseman, Jose.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Here's the first pitch to him. Liner in there for a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working. Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing makes for a fun clubhouse.
Standing in now, Yordan Alvarez. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. The former number 1 overall pick in American League Rookie of the Year, Carlos Correa, bats next. From the stretch, runner goes for second. Into right field, that's a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. LO.
George Springer the next to hit. Oh, and that liner caught him. And they'll wind up getting the force anyway. So a crazy play there, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Second inning set to go. Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Bo Bichette. Yes, he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here's the pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
0-2 count. You can do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Bregman has it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 50,
Randall Grichuk at the plate now, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. Infield in the overshift here now, the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
the catcher, number 10.
Stepping up to the plate, Reese McGuire. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. First pitch of the at-bat. Down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bounce to first. Yuli will take this one himself, and that ends the inning. The Blue Jays go down in order. They still trail 1-0. Into the box, Josh Reddick will start us out here in the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKinney's there for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. Ready to deliver, here's the first pitch. High and deep to right center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. And the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Astros lead it 1-0.
Back now in Houston, home of the Astros, who've certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
McKinney.
First pitch of the at-bat. Billy McKinney is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Kevin Biggio. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And that's cut on and missed, 0-1. One out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Biggio stands at first with one out. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for one, and they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
After fielding this one clean, you see he tries to take it himself at second base, but they just can't turn the double play.
Stepping into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch coming, here it is.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Toronto. They trail this one 1-0. Here's Michael Brantley. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Line to the right side. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Fans didn't even get a chance to settle in their seats for the beginning of the inning, and he just blistered that ball down the line from the first pitch he saw. It stayed fair, and he's safely on second with the leadoff double. That's the way you lead off an inning.
Riding in once again, Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's out number 1. So with 1 gone, let's take a brief glance at our upcoming schedule to see what's coming up here on the show. Digging in now, Jose Altuve. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave him.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The designated hitter,
So here's the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Astros lead 1, but they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, number 13 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
One and one.
Jeez, finally! That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for an out.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Bregman gloves it. One there to Gurriel, and they get them both.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in is the DH, Bo Bichette. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Popped up. And no one will get this one. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Bottom of the inning now. Here's Carlos Correa now. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Here it comes. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 4, George.
Striding in for Houston, George Springer. Here's the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Tellez is under it. 2 gone. So we saw a fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Hernandez, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they're up 1-0. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Bluejays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's Randall Grichuk, 0-for-1 for him here in this one.
Number 15, Randall Grichuk.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a foul pop behind the plate. Maldonado over to his right. 1 away. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Into the box, Reese McGuire. As they look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. He's 0-for-1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, good knuckle curve, 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to hit next, the speedy Billy McKinney. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's ball 1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he fouls this one off. him up. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. Nothing doing here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Astros 1, the Jays nothing. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, man. They came out of the gates and got hot right away. But whatever was going for them pretty much just disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
And the pitch. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But this is yanked out there at shortstop for the first out.
The catcher, Maldonado.
Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard hit ball towards the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Brantley. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lying toward the gap in left center. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Third baseman number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ryu comes set. Here's the pitch. Now the 0-1. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, Devo, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tough, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Maldonado, the runner at third. Bregman on at second with 2 down. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get as the side is retired. 2 left for the Astros, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Now in the box, Kevin Biggio. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Kevin Biggio.
First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. To the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
The batter, number 44.
In now, Rowdy Tellez as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A
he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. About 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
In there, and it's 0-2 now.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number one. One out now in the Toronto sixth inning, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's set, here it comes. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And he takes strike 2. Left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-Roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player. Just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
Well, the Bluejays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1.
Boy, D-Rose, so close to getting the strike out there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a big hit.
Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2. Fouled away. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a swing, he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Now back at the plate now is the designated hitter, Bo Bichette, to see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. The 0-1 offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. All tied at 1-1. And we're back in Houston. Welcome back to Minute Maid Park as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they did not want to wait around and let good pitches to hit go by. And as a result, they have 5 hits on the first pitch alone, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Striding into the box, Yordan Alvarez. Due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. 1 away for the Astros here in the 6th. Ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. Swung on and missed for the first strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's George Springer. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Liner towards second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And now getting scoring position with 2 away.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
So here's Josh Reddick. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. On to stepping in for the Jays, Randall Gritcha. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Fouled off. Now the pitch. Hit down the third baseline. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, number 10.
Now batting, Reese McGuire. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 2 for 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This one's down to third. And there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Bluejays, the center fielder, Billy.
That'll bring up Billy McKinney. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Last half of the 7th here, standing in, Julio Gurriel. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, you hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the results sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center. So there's your possible go-ahead run on base now to lead off the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder up, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit out towards second. And that is through in the center field, a base hit.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley on a line to shortstop. And now they'll slap the tag on him as he tries to get back to second. It's a double play. And now to bring up Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there. Base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's giving up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros. Still tied 1 apiece. Digging in, Kevin Biggio. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
Kevin Biggio.
And the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, number 44.
At the plate, Rowdy Tellez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play. I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Bregman is over now, and he's got it for round number 2.
Now batting, number 27.
Digging in and looking for more, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's 2 for 3. Now the pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Ball and strike. Hit hard on the ground to third. Well, he has some trouble with it on the first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in orders. Score remains tied 1-1. Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. On to first. And a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home 8th. At the plate, Carlos Correa. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out towards shallow right. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now.
Now back, center fielder.
Settling in now, George Springer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he had...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Astros go down. Now at the plate, strike number 13. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Ben.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the ninth.
Now talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. The second for one to Gurriel, and they get them both. Digging in to try it again, Bo Bichette. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 3. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. In for a strike, it's 1-1. One and one, the pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Count 2 balls in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Bluejays. Still tied 1 apiece. Sean Lee Foley enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. Guerrero in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Swing and a liner, and it's a base hit, so there you go. The potential winning run aboard to start off the home half of the ninth.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. Interesting here, just where you play a little bit of manager. It's an AL game. Let's see if he employs a little National League style. Maybe ask the guy to bunt and move the runner up right here. I don't think so, though. American League, it's nasty. You're trying to drive something in a cap or over a wall.
Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. Throw comes into the infield, and the winning run moves up to second now with nobody out.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out both ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle inning, he's able to drive that for a nice swing.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. A drive to left. Get out of here! Get out of here! Gone! They win it! Santa Maria! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story. But I'm far removed from that game. It doesn't make no sense. Rather make me rich. Every bad time right now, I'm